Valorization of bioflocculant and hydroxyapatite as coagulation flocculation adjuvants in wastewater treatment of the steppe in the wilaya of Saida, Algeria. Present by Santiago Rincon, Mary Garnica, Jessica Sanchez, Brian Prada.
This article is based on the problem of wastewater treatment in Algeria. Due to the high contamination of surface water bodies derived from human activities, it focuses on the fact that wastewater treatment usually has a high cost, so it seeks to implement new mechanisms to obtain the same result but a lower cost, such as coagulation and flocculation, that will be explained later, as well as methods of absorption and filtration that are carried out low cost.
Materials and methods. This risk was divided into three phases. The first is the presentation of the treatment plan in the city of Sadia. The second phase is the preparation of hydroxyapatite, which are used in the treatment of effluent leaks. And finally, the third phase consists of the experimental, where the sampling of wastewater is carried out, where the characterization of the sample is also carried out with factors such as pH, solid in suspension, electrical conductivity, and others. Then my partner Jessica Sanchez will tell you the result obtained.
Regarding the result and their discussion at the beginning of the study, it is shown that the resultant of the characterization of wastewater show that the contamination, the level is quite high, where the most important parameters were taken into account suspended solids, BOD5 and COD, due to the high environmental impact. To do this, after coagulation and flocculation tests in water, it was shown that the level of contamination had decreased in the almost all cases compared to the initial evaluation. With this study, it was determined that aluminum sulfate and ferric chloride show the good flocculation activity in conjugation with hydroxyapatite, and upon obtaining cactus use further away ferric chloride in the presence of hydroxyapatite. What found gives the better resultant with the removal of meats. The conclusion was the use of cactus use as a flocculant made sustainable.
The present work aimed to study for performance to the two flocculants and synthesized flocculant hydroxyapatite and the bioflocculant extracted from the juice of Apuntia cactus in the treatment of the wastewater in the town Saida using the coagulation and flocculation test. After the wastewater have undergone flocculation test shows that level of pollution decrease. The experimental results of the present study confirm that the turbidity removal efficiency with the two flocculants was excellent and satisfactory. The results suggest these two flocculants using hydroxyapatite Teeth sand bioflocculants juice of the Apuntia cactus, in the presence of the ferric chloride and aluminum sulfate, respectively, and separately.